If you ain't heard, you ain't listening hard enough. London, tell them whose game this is.
2, 8, 9, yeah!
Oh, me gusta.
Well, look at this, prima donna! Acknowledge me!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime, folks! All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to What a Kayfabe podcast. Normally, we would start off very high octanes, but tonight, we're not going to do that. Not tonight. Tonight, we come with you with very, very sad.
Damn it. He's so sad he had to just pause.
It's just one of those moments where you're like, we're live, pal.
Yeah, we're live.
News,
tonight. Dan, just do the intro. I'm going to have to fix this shit.
All right, no worries. So I think what my co-host Nick was trying to say, and it's so hard because I had the words to say when it was fresh, was we're having to open up the show with yet another wrestler's death. Not one, just two. Unfortunately, this past week we lost Terry Funk at the age of, 79, Joey?
Yes.
And then a day later, we lose probably one of the most creative minds, and I would say the last 20 years in WWE, Bray Wyatt. I can speak for myself and I can speak for the other guys here and say that we were completely floored by that news. In the world of wrestling today, there's not many characters, if you want to say. It's all just people using their real names and just there's no creativity to the character. But with Bray Wyatt, you had him, like if you see on my screen, you had him, and then you had alter ego like The Fiend, which was probably one of my favorite character theme based wrestlers in, again, the last 10 years or so. It was just different.
And the Master of Rejuvenation. Could you imagine? We wouldn't be talking like this if all he did was Husky Harris.
Yeah.
Husky Harris, boy.
A gimmick that would have went nowhere. But, he reinvented himself and became, part of the Wyatt family, and it only went up from there. And then when he turned into The Fiend, that struck me because I'm a huge horror movie fan, and Tom Savini, that one that did Jason, did The Fiend's mask, and I think that's why I had a connection to it. But it's just sad that we have to open up our first live episode on Twitch with just such bad news. It really sucks, and it's still one of those things that are kind of really hard to grasp, but unfortunately, it's that part of life, and part of life that as wrestling fans we don't want to accept. But I guess we just move on, man.
Oh, thank you, Dan.
Honor this podcast in Bray and Terry Funk's memory, and as wrestling fans, just move on.
I mean,
I couldn't agree anymore.
I think for Bray passing, I mean, we finding more details about him passing. Of course, as we found out today, there was some things about medically for him that he needed to do in order to stay alive, and he wasn't doing everything. But like Danny said, past 20 years creatively, he's one of the best I think we've had over the past 20 years. Especially for a horror fan like Danny himself. Being a horror fan, yeah. He was able to connect with so many different people because of the fact of just going from Bray to the alter ego of the Fiend. That just jet propelled him to a whole nother level, I think. And of course, with Undertaker giving him, the torch to be like, hey, he passed the torch to Bray and saying, hey, look, this your show now. This is gonna be your thing. You taking over. And Bray even spoke about saying that he didn't want to be the next Undertaker, but he knew that was going to be what he was going to be down the road.
Thanks, beautiful one in the chat. That boy said Nick Boudreaux sucks.
You know what, Bobby? You know what? Right here. Astro sucks. You suck. That's it. Plain and simple.
Joey is the voice of the podcast.
I'm just trying everything in my power right now to get everything set up because I'm having internet issues. That's probably because of Bobby. I'm blaming on Bobby.
Yeah. He's got this like device outside your place and it's sending signals and it's making everything go wiggly wobbly. But
I wouldn't doubt it.
I would compare Bray Wyatt's creative genius to like Raven because he's always been considered as one of the greatest creative minds, and he was at that level. Oh man, it would have been so interesting to see like how far he could have gone.
Yeah, it's sad, man, that like I said, we'll never get to ever see the Fiend again. We'll just it sucks. It's something I still can't wrap my mind around. And Nick's frozen again. But the show must go on. He just might be really cold, so he's frozen.
No, we also did have, sadly, Bob Barker passed away, who, of course, guest hosted Raw.
Guys, I do apologize. My internet is acting stupid right now. If for some reason I drop, it's nothing against y'all. It's just my internet's acting stupid.
No worries, bro.
You good, bro?
It's stressful right now.
So
I'm trying everything to get everything under control. I had this good monologue open up for this great eulogy plan for Bray Wyatt, but I couldn't do it because apparently my internet's acting stupid. It's Cox's fault. Again, Bobby, F you, F the Astros.
How many Cox in your mouth?
Oh my God!
No, that's Davey. That's Davey.
Oh, F Davey too. Davey can suck it as well.
Oh my God!
I'm trying to get Twitch or no, really Facebook.
Hey, you good, bro?
Jesus Christ!
It
chooses now to do this. Like our debut episode on freaking Twitch.
That makes it unforgettable, bro.
Yeah,
and it's like, dude, like, see, since day one, we've always had. One of us would have internet issues. It was either between me or Dan. Dan would always have the technical difficulties. Like right now, I'm sweating.
I was the man of 1,000 technical difficulties.
For the longest time, Dan was the man of 1,000 technical difficulties. Now I'm the man of 1,000 internet problems.
Hey man, it happens, bro. It happens, bro.
Hey! Remember what did Vince Russo say? People love Crash TV,
and this is definitely Crash TV. 100%.
And then Vince McMahon said nothing can go wrong live.
No.
So yeah. This is all planned.
Hey, look what that. Yeah, it's all planned, bro. It's all planned.
Nick
plans to freeze up his connection.
Funny, Bobby. Funny.
Nick has a lag switch on his thing. Instead of putting on Modern Warfare, he's doing it on fucking Twitch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's a pain in the ass. Like we have not the worst internet in South Louisiana. We don't have it like where I'm at. You know,
Nick is Uncle Howdy.
Yeah, Nick is Uncle Howdy and stop Brandon. Bobby,
that's another thing. I'm a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like that's why I'm a little disappointed by the fact that we're also not gonna see Uncle Howdy.
Yeah, you're right.
I really did think that when they showed the silhouette of Bray and then the lantern in the middle, I actually thought that was Uncle Howdy in the ring and he was gonna like unmask or something.
That would have been cool.
That would have been actually cool to do. Like this is what we could have done, and who was behind this.
Just think if the Wyatt 6 would have actually happened. Right?
Yeah.
Just to think, we slowly unmask. Like, who's this? Who's that? Who was the Fiend? Who was whatever?
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb really quick and say, how classy it was on AEW's end for all of the tributes to Bray last night at All In. Dude,
oh man,
some of the most beautiful gestures.
House of Black.
Dude,
House of Black
was fucking amazing.
House of Black?
Dude.
That's why they didn't throw a flag on my
Dude, it got me. Dude, it got me when Buddy Murphy grabbed the lantern and put it. That got me.
That was good. That gave me goosebumps.
Dude, their attires last night were fucking killer.
Dude,
their outfits was
the
great.
white gold. Like, for some reason, it looks good on them.
Dude, even Julia Hart looked fucking sexy.
Julia looks pretty badass. I love her new mask. Like, she finally got a mask. It took her long enough to get one.
She needed one.
Bro, what'd you think of that slime picture that I sent of you? Oh, of Julia Hart. The black where she's got the ooze.
Uh-huh.
That is one. I posted in the group chat on Facebook.
I never even checked it out.
You need to go look at it, Bubba. Oh.
I saw the video on TikTok where they were playing Bray's theme outside of Wembley. That's pretty badass.
They planned the Fireflies around like 8:30 or whatever it was, or something like that.
Dude, that's
they played Bray Wyatt's theme at a
United Emirates soccer game.
Yeah, it was that soccer game. Thank you. Thank you, Dan.
Dude,
this is my current wallpaper right now for Bray Wyatt.
You know that you've made a mark on history when, dude, all around the world is paying tribute to this man.
Yeah.
I mean, every wrestling organization is hitting it. I mean, you have New Japan talking about it. All Japan's talking about it. Impact,
yeah.
Like, Impact mentioned it. You know, NWA mentioned it.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's talking about it. And it's like Dan said, it's to make that big of an impact. I mean, he's gone too soon at 36.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Like, he's
at 36 years old.
So would you say this is like Eddie Guerrero level wrestler's death?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like that, to be that unexpected and such a turnaround, like to all the tributes and people mentioning it. And I mean, you got to think about it. When Eddie Guerrero died, we didn't have like all
fucking creepy right now.
It was. Oh, hold on. Was it Eddie Guerrero 36 also?
Like, his was unexpected. Like, his
was Eddie 40 or 36? I can't remember now.
He was like
38.
I think he was like 38, 39. He was closing in on 40.
Eddie Guerrero when he passed away.
He was closing in on 40.
38.
Yeah, he was closing
38.
In.
Yeah, that's real.
I knew this. Number one, because of the Dark Side of the Ring. Number two, because I'm an Eddie Guerrero guy.
No, it's just the fact that he's not only just gone too soon, like the fact that you can see this many people talking about it. People are talking about that. Oh yeah, no, but like the fact that he died at 36 and has now been talked about. And you gotta think about when Eddie Guerrero died, we didn't have all the social media like we have now. We didn't have like Twitter and Instagram and all those other things. So like the way you had to reach about it was through like news channels and paper articles and things. So now that you have social media, you can see how many people this man has really impacted. You know, you lose Terry, next day you lose Bray, you know, and no disrespect, you know, you're not a wrestling icon or anything like that. You know, Bob Barker, of course, we lose him as well. And you know, like the old saying is, they always go in threes.
Yeah,
legends go in threes.
Yeah. A lot of people. Yeah, well, Iron Sheik a few months ago.
Yeah, Jay Briscoe a few months ago.
Yeah, but Jay Briscoe died.
But still, regardless, it was a wrestling death. I mean, it's so sad. Regardless, that we're losing this amount of wrestlers.
It's really sad, and you know, and everybody was so anticipating his return. You know, we all was sitting here thinking like, oh, Payback's gonna. We even
predicted that he was gonna come back.
Yeah.
Right? Because at first it was SummerSlam.
We predicted this like a couple of episodes ago. It was at SummerSlam. As a matter of fact, I predicted it.
Yeah, we thought he was going to interfere in one of the main events.
Cody against Brock.
Yeah. Cody against Brock. Which, speaking of predictions, not to change subject or anything, the reason why I'm wearing a Jay White shirt is because these two couillons thought that, wait a minute, that Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, and Kota Ibushi were going to win. But no. They won. Right here.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Nick, throw up your
guns.
Hey, throw up your guns.
Throw up your guns.
I can't stand Bullet Club Gold, bro. Bullet Club Gold.
The bang.
They're trash. They're trash.
To each his own. Yeah, I can agree. But I feel like it's a low for everyone in the.
I'm sorry, like anything under Jay White era of Bullet Club, is anything downward from here is.
That boy Claire, that boy Clarence saying it's like the NWO B team.
Yeah, it's the B
NWO 2000 maybe.
Yeah, like
just black and silver.
Yeah, just
where Bret Hart for some reason is the leader of the group.
Yeah, like no, that don't make no sense. Like it's just. Nah,
man. The best entrance theme in WCW was NWO B team.
You like that theme?
Dude, I don't know why, bro.
Fuck for that.
And I vaguely remember that thing.
Hey, fuck the whole Hey. Bro, it's literally
yeah, it's good shit.
I mean,
I'll throw in the Outsiders theme before the NWO theme.
And then you get that spattering of like new world order. I love it.
Yeah,
but Dan's always just jamming out to American males, American males, American
males. That's one of the go-to themes of WCW.
Ask your wife for a midnight love.
Like a bad Calvin Klein commercial.
Dude,
Marcus Bagwell and
Titantron is so fucking cringe.
It was bad. That was a bad theme back in the day.
Anyway, dude, it's a great theme. What you talking about?
Nah, I don't know.
American males. I
couldn't vibe with that, bro. I couldn't vibe with that.
Bobby understands it. American males is the best WCW theme ever. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, Joey. What did Hulk Hogan have to say in this situation?
Oh no, not.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna fast forward from our segment to Hulk Hogan.
Oh God.
He was wanting me to get down and dirty with him.
Oh, I got that fan blowing right on my crotch.
Put the brakes on it. I said, brother, that's not my deal. Not into the strictly dickly stuff. Thank you very much, brother, but I'm going back to professional wrestling.
Thanks, Hogan.
Oh boy.
Thanks, Hogan. See you next week.
You know that? Absolutely terrible.
Yeah, we'll see you next week, Hogan.
Oh my no.
Work for me, brother.
Nah, bro.
Which brings us, anyway, but yeah, back to Bray Wyatt. It's such a tragedy. It really is, because here's one of the greatest minds, one of the most creative people in recent time to just die. It's so hard. SmackDown was hard to watch. I'm gonna tell you right now, like the tribute I didn't watch towards the end because I thought it was over. After they pan a shot at LA Knight, I didn't know that the lights went out and they did like the whole Fiend thing where it was the light would go out and they had that dun. But
see, I didn't see that either. I didn't watch all that either.
I found that on TikTok and I'm like, oh my God, they put the lantern in the ring and they had a nice, great shot of Bray Wyatt looking at the Tron. Yeah. And it's like, I wish they could have ended with the Wyatt 6 symbol or the recent Bray Wyatt symbol.
Yeah, the Firefly or whatever.
The Firefly symbol.
Yeah.
I wish it would have ended with that. Like,
dude, did you see
that would have been awesome.
Did you see a lot of the wrestlers got that tattooed on them?
Karrion Kross, I know. It's Karrion Kross. Scarlett, but I think Scarlett had it.
No, I don't think she got it.
It's Shotzi, Karrion.
Braun, I think got it.
Yeah, Braun got
it for sure.
And some other jabroni.
And then then one of the creative guys responsible for a lot of the Bray Wyatt stuff.
I thought about doing the Fiend as a tattoo.
Dude, fuck yeah.
The Fiend is in my opinion, my honest opinion, is by far the best version of Bray Wyatt. Now, granted, we had the Eater of Worlds, you had the new Face of Fear. That was awesome, but I felt like Bray Wyatt truly hit his stride as the Fiend.
Yeah.
Because I mean, think about it, at the time the Fiend came out, it was red hot, right? It was the #1 merch sell in WWE Shop. The dude was
like a couple months.
It was like
a good solid 4 months.
Solid. I almost grabbed my hand on one. Almost got me.
Yeah, he was wowie.
Until the Also God Hell in a Cell match 2019, which was literally on the verge of AEW starting. So that was a good way to migrate the fans. Like, okay, well, fuck WWE. Let's go down to AEW. Let's go check out what they got cooking up. And then turns out he won, the Universal title against Seth at one of the indie
Super Showdown.
Yeah, what was it? Super Showdown?
I think it was Super Showdown. I think.
Yeah. I know it was Halloween.
Yeah,
I know it was Halloween, which was crazy, and it was kind of hilarious that a guy like Bray Wyatt won that title on a holiday like that. So
it was almost fitting.
I mean, but like to go off of what Nick is saying, like how red hot he was about like with that character, and then it fizzled out, and it wasn't even due to Bray being
Goldberg.
It was that Goldberg situation, that whole Goldberg thing. It's kind of similar to what Finn Balor is with the Demon. Like once you show the weakness of him, automatically you just killed the magic. You just killed all that magic. Now,
really, Joey, you had to put that on there. Why the hell?
Well,
damn it, Joey.
Well,
my internet's fine now.
I shouldn't have any issues. I'm on a gig connection on fiber, but I'm just double checking.
Anyway, no, Goldberg, that should have never happened. I don't know why. Why it happened, I have no idea. Like
it's Goldberg.
It killed the character.
It's Goldberg, but it's like I said about the same thing with Finn Balor and the Demon. Like you killed the Demon. His magic is gone now forever. Like there's no way.
You killed the mystique of that character.
We actually have we actually have a clip. Game King. We actually have a clip of Daniel doing a live interview with the one, the only Bret the Hitman Hart, and he had asked his feelings about Goldberg. So if you wanna kind of take a look at this clip, Joey, can you boot up the clip?
Yeah,
that way he can hear it.
All I'm going to say is, fuck Bill Goldberg.
What the hell?
And that was it. That was a quick clip of Dan interviewing Bret Hart.
Apparently, as the Fiend.
The Fiend, yeah.
Hold on.
Good segue, by the way.
Bret Hart. Hold on. Bret Hart has something else to say.
Oh, we've got another clip. Roll it.
I'm the new eater of worlds from Calgary.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, no.
That's so disrespectful. Why would Bret Hart say that?
Bret Hart.
Was he drunk? Like, why would he say something like that?
The man is salty, bro. The man is salty.
He's
a grumpy old man.
It's either Bret Hart or Hogan keeps jumping in our show each week.
Oh,
Speaking of grumpy old man, Joey, you know what time it is, Joey. You know exactly what time it is, Joey. You know what time it is. It's time for the dummy of the night.
I hate you.
Wait, wrong one. Well, let's try.
That was the wrong dummy.
Wrong dummy. Anyway, it's time for the dummy of the night.
Yeah.
Dummy of the night is the man that is just, it's hard being a fan of him nowadays. It really is. So hard. And tonight's dummy is none other than CM Punk. Dear freaking Jesus. This man's ego is ridiculous at this point. This man's ego is like Hulk Hogan.
Dude, he's being
WCW vibe.
Bro,
like, it's ridiculous.
He's becoming everything that he hated in WWE.
Yes. So the reason why I'm saying that he's the dummy of the night is because yesterday, me and Joey is a prime example. We watched the 0 Hour for All In. And a while back, Jack Perry had this idea of bringing Road Glass to Collision. And CM Punk basically busted out with, that's not going to work for me, brother. Put out his Hulk Hogan card and said, no, we're not doing that. That's not happening. And fast forward to All In. He knocked on Jack Perry came out in a limousine. For those of you who don't know, during 0 Hour, he fought Hook for the FTW title. And he knocked on the windshield and said, hey, this is real glass. Cry me a river. Well, after that, after that whole segment happened, at the start of the show, Samoa Joe comes out doing his entrance, which, by the way, killer entrance. It was a very sweet tooth of an entrance, if you will. That's my little nod to certain things. Anyway, and sure enough, CM Punk and Jungle Boy played the game of fuck around and find out. When Tony Khan got out of his office after snorting 8 kinds of cocaine, realized that, you know what? Screw this. Jack Perry, you're suspended. And Phil Brooks, guess what? I hope you love suspension again. You're suspended too. So now we have reached to the point to where Jack Perry has now requested his release of his contract. Gentlemen, how did y'all... Yes. I don't know if this is true or not. It's a rumor. It's a rumor. So it could happen. It could not happen. But it's pure speculation. And I think it was from Fife. So...
Wow.
Take that as you will.
Well, man, it's such a shitty subject, man, because if CM Punk shot it down, maybe it was out of pure, like, he's looking out for the kid, like he doesn't hurt.
Probably.
Yeah.
But then there was accusations by supposedly that Punk accused him of just wanting time off. But from what was said, Jack Perry already had time scheduled to be off. So,
like, what? Does CM Punk think he runs fucking AEW now?
I mean, at this point, he's starting to act like he is. Like
he's running Collision apparently.
Right.
Okay, can y'all still see me?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it's like I'm in the dark. I don't know.
The Fiend's gonna come behind you out of nowhere.
Anyway, no, but I just think it's so ridiculous. This man literally kicked out Christopher Daniels. He kicked out Matt Hardy.
He head of fucking talent relations.
Yeah, which is, by the way, head of talent relations, Christopher Daniels. So
is
it's
it?
just...
Yeah.
That's wild.
When CM Punk, bro, when CM Punk has enough power to kick out the head of talent relations, that's
wild.
Fucked up.
But see, that's Tony Khan's fault though. That's Khan's fault on that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that.
There's no way back in the day Shawn Michaels could kick JR from the arena.
No, indeed.
Hey, Jim Ross, we need to get out of here right now. You need to get out of here. I'm sick and tired of the by God, all this stuff. It's getting ridiculous.
He's like, don't make me tune up the band.
Don't make me tune up. If I hear tune up the band one more time, I swear to God, you're out of here. Ross is like, by God Almighty.
No, I mean, bruh, I don't know. CM Punk just needs to go. He's a toxic. He's a poison. He's a poison.
God, he's toxic.
He's a poison to everything he does, and everywhere he goes, he kills the vibe of everything. Yes. Kills the vibe of everything. And he's slow. His talent is slow. He's slow as hell. He can't move no more. Like the other day watching Collision and seeing the worst go to sleep I've ever seen in my entire life.
Against Samoa Joe?
Yeah, it was terrible. To
be fair, I mean, it's Joe. Joe's like almost 300
I don't
pounds.
care. Look, bruh.
To be honest, but I see what you mean.
You could have did better than that. If anything, you could have did a better finishing move or something else other than that one. But
he could have did the fucking Anaconda Vice for all I care.
I mean, no, and then he did like the Pepsi plunge at All In, and that just looked horrible. Horrible. Punk, hang it up.
He needs to just
hang it up. You're bigger than. Granted, I will say this. I think, and I've said this on this podcast a couple times, Punk did not need it to win the world title. He did not. There's few people in that company that are bigger than AEW. Sting, obviously. The man's a legend. Dude's been around the world for so many years.
He doesn't need a championship. He doesn't need a championship.
You don't need to be a champion, right?
He doesn't.
Chris Jericho. Now, I understand why Jericho was a champ. Because they needed someone like Jericho. Did we get a subscriber?
Yeah, it was me, though.
Oh, my God, Joey. I thought we got a subscriber for a second. Dan almost had a heart
attack. I got excited there.
But anyway, Chris Jericho. Like, I understand, Jericho. They needed somebody that's going to draw. That's going to put butts in seats, Tony Schiavone. We needed somebody that's not, I mean, no offense to Hangman Page, it wasn't his time yet. It wasn't his time to be world champion. We needed someone like Jericho to carry the banner, carry the flag. Hey, I'm holding this brand new title. Come check us out.
Well, Chris Jericho had pure name value on him.
And not only exactly pure name value. One of the best of all time to do the business that we love. And then CM Punk. Punk at this point is, and he's controversial, absolutely. But the man is big. He's bigger than AEW. Why have a world title when you've already proved that you're the best? That you already proved that, hey, look, we got this company. Let's make it better. You know what I mean? Let's put over this great 4 pillars at the time. Now 3, if this is true that Jack Perry has gone from AEW. It's ridiculous. You know, and now it's becoming to the point that, oh, well, CM Punk is now toxicity. He's poisonous. He's a piece of shit. Nobody cares about him. And even whenever he came to London, like, he wasn't greeted. He didn't have a car to bring him to the hotel. Instead, he had to get on the subway train and all that stuff. Oh.
I mean, but it's like who said this? I think it was either somebody mentioned this and they said the same thing. They're like, Tony Khan like needs to get a lot of this in check. He needs to get a lot of this in check. And then the other thing is that also you're letting the inmates run the asylum, bro.
Exactly. Like, Thank you.
Like you're letting the brothers in there run the asylum. Like I have never heard this much just craziness backstage on a wrestling promotion ever. I think the craziest it's ever been probably was back in WCW days, right when Vince Russo was taking over.
So like late 90s.
Yeah, like the late 90s into the 2000s. Like that's when you heard like, you know, the stories of what was going on with Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash taking over with creative and trying to do this and trying to bring back the NWO together when they did the split. Then they come back together again. Like all that craziness. Like Tony just needs to get like, and the fact is that, you know, he came out and said, oh, if I got hit by a bus today, you know, Bryan Danielson's gonna take over. Together again, like all that. You know, he's gonna take over, which, you know, that's fine, that's cool, but overall, yeah. Yeah. You know.
Anyway.
Yeah, he needs to get his show on the line. He needs to get his show, you know, in gear.
All right, who really followed? Who followed?
It's me, bro.
Oh shit!
It's me, bro. It's me.
I thought it was we actually got another one. Anyway,
now we're looking like, oh geez, all these people do is describe themselves.
No,
the hell these damn marks? Why they following their own podcast? What the hell?
Hey man, you gotta get it where you fit in, bro. But no, like I mean, overall, like if Jack really is asking for his release, now here's my question: where's he gonna go?
Yeah, where's he gonna go?
No offense, I don't see him heading to WWE. I don't see him.
No,
I don't see him doing that. If he's gonna go anywhere, he's gonna go to Impact, just straight up Impact.
I was literally just about to say that. Us Louisianians, we know the good shit. We know the good stuff.
Like he's on his character, his build, his persona oozes Impact. That's it.
I can definitely see him going to Impact and doing well in Impact. Yeah. Especially in the
That was not me.
Okay, now who really was that?
504 Twitch.
Oh, I know who that is. What up?
Thank you for the follow, brother. Whoever you are. Anyway, yeah, I could definitely see him doing well in the X division.
Yeah,
against guys like Speedball.
I think he'll do great in the X division.
Him against Jonathan Gresham for some reason would sound really fun.
I think that would be.
It would sound really fun. It's like a fever dream.
Dude, I'd like to see Jack Perry versus like Trey Miguel.
Yeah.
Trey Miguel would be good.
Which, by the way, speaking of them, they are your brand new Impact Tag Team Champions, which...
Ooh, the Rascals?
Yes!
When?
The Rascals are your brand... Yes.
Was it Thursday?
Well, I fell asleep watching Emergence, but yes, I have Impact Insiders, is it called?
I think it's Insider, yeah. Yeah, they YouTube channel thing.
I woke up and I'm like, oh shit, the Rascals won!
Dang, that's crazy.
First of all, I called it, and I knew they were going to win it.
Who were the tag champs?
Subculture. which is Mark Mandrews.
I'm like, whatever.
Mandrews, yeah, him. Flash Morgan. Another. Who are you?
Yeah,
and the other. What's her name? Danny Lorcan.
Yeah, no name.
Who are you?
Yeah, literally, who are you?
Yeah, you need to Joe. You need to find that soundboard. Who are you? I think it's Cena that says that.
I think that was Cena.
I think it was Cena. I could be wrong, but I've been begging Joey to get that sound bite because he's saying some no name talent, you know. And with the next promotion, I'm about to drop a lot of them because NWA happened last night, 75. Thank Joey, you might want to get your soundboard ready. Thank God, Tyrus is no longer an NWA or even in wrestling.
Hey.
Close enough.
Hey.
Close enough.
Hey, TMZ released a statement about Bray Wyatt. It's just sad.
Oh no.
Oh, I can.
So,
but that should be your sad tweet of the day,
man.
Even though it's not a tweet.
Yeah. So it says, according to TMZ.com, Wyndham Bray Wyatt sadly passed away while sleeping during a nap. He was found by his girlfriend JoJo, and his mother attempted CPR while authorities were contacted.
I thought you and JoJo were married.
No, they were going to get married shortly.
Mm-hmm.
So the report mentioned that a police statement indicated Wyatt had been hospitalized the previous week and had received advice to use an external defibrillator for his heart. This device was later discovered in Rotunda's parked vehicle outside his residence. According to law enforcement records obtained by TMZ, Wyatt, real name Wyndham Rotunda, told his girlfriend that he was going to take a nap Thursday, and she became concerned when she heard his alarm going off about an hour later without stopping. The report says Wyndham was discovered in his bed not breathing and was turning blue. Wyndham's girlfriend called 911 as her mother attempted CPR, but he was later pronounced dead. Wow.
That's sad.
It just gets worse as time goes by.
It's actually the second instance this year of a medical issue like that happening. Bushwhacker Butch didn't take his, I think it was diabetes medicine.
Yeah.
And his numbers got all out of whack, and he died. You know, diabetic coma type situation.
Yeah, that's why I take that shit. I'm type 2 diabetic. I take that shit seriously.
Yeah.
Dog. Yeah, you got to. You have to.
But that sucks, dude. If that, you know, and God, and I don't want this coming off bad, and I promise ahead of time I'm not. But if he would have just had his defibrillator.
What is that?
It's basically a device that if it senses that your heart is stopping, it sends a jump to your heart to keep you going.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's like one of those things where they're like, clear.
So it's like a AED.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know the medical thing. It's kind of like, you know, with Triple H, his thing, he has a pacemaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a pacemaker that keeps his heart regulated.
Yeah, and I believe he actually did wear an external defibrillator for a while too, because I remember him maybe mentioning that in an interview. But now he's got the pacemaker inside.
Just think, if he wouldn't have left that in his truck, he might still be here.
Still probably would be.
But you know what? Really quick, what I was thinking about, I went back and I watched Raw 30 not too long ago.
Yeah.
I wish one day we will understand and know what The Undertaker said to Bray Wyatt in his ear that night. I don't think it'll ever be said.
I swear to God, if it was the stuff that he said about Chris Benoit on SmackDown versus Raw 2007, that is fucked up.
No
disrespect, and I don't mean to sound very disrespectful. I know this is a very sad time, but I really hope it's not that.
Wasn't there an article that apparently it got released and he said what he actually said? Or you think that was a prank, or he was just saying, "Oh, yeah, I said this and that's it"?
I mean, I remember there was a lot of memes whenever that came out. One of them was like, "Hey, Bray, I farted." Like that was one of them, and it was like, "What the hell?"
I mean, I don't think they ever.
Cancel me, guys.
Even
I apologize.
even if the article did come out and say, "Hey, this is what I said," I don't think he actually told the truth. I think he lied and told, "Hey, this is what I told him." But I don't think it's ever going to come out exactly what he said.
Just think, well, we still got the funeral. We still got the funeral, and it begs the question if Taker's going to actually
be there for it,
do a eulogy, or just speak hey. Say how great he was, and hey, I whispered such and such in his ear. And I mean, I wonder if that's gonna happen. Maybe.
Okay, he's like, "Hey, little shorty, let me whisper in your ear." That's what he did.
The man comes back and says whisper. Man comes back and is like,
"Oh, dude, Jesus." We're horrible. We're horrible.
Nah, I see Undertaker do. I mean, of course, Undertaker's probably gonna go to the funeral,
And it's like my buddy Jeff and I, we were texting each other, and one question popped in our head: who, if Bray Wyatt were to ever get inducted in the Hall of Fame, who would be the guy to induct? You got John Cena, you got Randy Orton, you got. Trying to think who else you got. Cody Rhodes. Cody was his mentor in NXT.
Yeah, you got Eric Rowan and Braun Strowman to do it together. They can do it.
Yeah,
I mean, but
there's already. I've already seen a fucking Hall of Fame inductee plaque for next year for him.
I feel like it's going to be Taker.
That would be cool.
I feel like in my heart, if they would to do the right thing, put Taker. Hey yo. Put Taker.
Roadhead Gaming.
Put Taker inducting Bray Wyatt. It makes sense, but they're gonna more than likely. I feel like it's gonna be Eric Rowan and Braun Strowman. I feel like that would be the better route.
And on top of what you just said with those two, I ain't gonna lie. I was really upset when they opened SmackDown and you see two standing next to each other and you see them.
It was hard. It's hard to watch. It was definitely one of the hardest episodes to watch. I think.
You know what? I made an observation. I told the wife. I said, "Hey, look. You know that Bray Wyatt's best friend was Brody Lee," and she was like, "Yeah, you're the big bearded guy from AEW, right? That passed away." I said, "Yeah." She goes, "You don't think that he died of a broken heart? Because after Brody Lee passed away, he was never the same.
No, he wasn't.
He was never the same.
He was like Bam Margera when he lost Ryan Dunn."
But dude, I'm going to go out on a limb on this first episode of Twitch right now, and I will say personally, I got to meet Bray Wyatt one time in person. That dude is the most nicest person I have ever met.
I just saw a video of him. There's a video on Facebook Reels I've been seeing of him meeting some kid and everything. And
dude, the outside.
Like the genuinely nice guy.
I had the same thing. I was waiting outside behind Toyota Center.
Yeah.
And I seen him pull up in a pickup truck.
I heard he's like a bigger, very big dude.
Oh, dude.
Like
huge.
He pulled up in a pickup truck, right? And I was behind the guardrail watching all the wrestlers go in. Well, one of the security guards stopped him just to say, "Hey, you're good. Go down." I yelled out, "Bray." He goes, "Come around the guardrail to my truck." I went to the door of his pickup truck and handed him my PWI magazine and a pen, and he's autographed it for me. And he was like, "Man, I hope you enjoy the show. Cheer for me tonight." I will never forget that. He was so fucking nice in an industry of assholes.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
So nice.
Absolutely.
So, I actually have a question. This is for you, Game King. First of all, have you ever met any wrestlers?
Yeah.
Okay. So, who was...
Who, Dave?
You know already.
Who? Fuck off, Dan. Who was the best and who was the worst wrestler you have ever met?
If I had to...
Putting you in the hot seat.
If I had to pick, I think I'm going to put two as the best.
Go ahead, that's fine.
Talking to Xavier Woods and Kenny Omega.
Son of a bitch!
At E3, 2000.
That's the best ones.
Yeah, those are my two best ones I think I've ever met in my entire life.
Hey, can we go ahead and kick Clarence off the podcast? He said he got.
Yeah, you're done. You're fired. You're not even fired. You're not even part of the podcast. You're the guest. Just put him out. Put him out.
Hey, come on, bro. Nah, man, like those two.
Son of a bitch.
Those two, like Kenny is just, he gives off just such a great vibe as a person.
Cool dude.
He really just loves people in general, and he's like, man, look, I do this for the fun of y'all. Like, you guys like this. This is what, you know, and he's a huge gamer, of course. I mean, as you guys
obviously
see. I mean, the dude's a huge gamer as it is. Xavier Woods is absolutely just fantastic. He's fun. He's just high energy all day, every day.
Oh yeah.
You know, Big E was great. Kofi was great. But those two are probably my favorites. Probably the worst.
Oh, I got a worst one.
And the only reason I'm gonna go with this is because my dad was sat close to him, or I think he actually sat next to him, was Randy Orton.
Oh.
Sat next to Randy Orton on the plane, and he said he was an asshole. I never met this man personally, but that man was just downright despicable to my dad. He was just like, "Hey, how you doing?" And whatnot. He was just like, "I'm tired."
I can imagine that weird, like Orton's trying to, like, he just got back from a live show, banged up, hurt, and he got to sit next to this damn jabroni. It's like, hey, you want to talk about airplane food? What's the deal with airplane food?
Well, but I can tell you from I can tell you I actually had a I could tell you I actually had a teacher. Well, he was in training to be a teacher.
Yeah.
In high school, that actually went to school with Randy Orton, and Randy Orton brought a baseball bat to a fight. So
how long ago was that?
No, the 90s. I graduated high school in 2005.
Randy Orton is like out of this world. But I've met a lot of different wrestlers, but I think Kenny and Xavier was two of my favorites, and I met like back when what was it, Royal Rumble, when Royal Rumble was back in Houston, when it was here in Houston a couple years ago. When Edge came in, when Edge came through, I sat at Royal Rumble. I sat on the floor, right where the exit ramp is when they got eliminated. So I'm dapping up guys. You know, I see Shinsuke Nakamura comes through. I see, you know, Brock coming through. He shook my hand and everything. We were just seeing all these guys.
Wait, Brock shook your hand?
Yeah, it literally shook my hand. Like, literally.
Hold up.
Rey Mysterio came through.
Twist.
I was just having just a grand old time. Just, hey, dapping them up as they go by. So, I mean, but yeah, in the business of nothing but pricks, nothing but just, you know, just dudes that just don't care. I never got a chance, Danny. You're very blessed to be able to meet Bray before he passed, but I never met the man personally. But I can tell just by the enormous amount of people who have said nothing but great things about this guy, and seeing the video, and then just hearing him speak. You know, especially his promo when he came back, and you can tell his genuine
New Orleans.
His genuine just care for the business and the fans came off that promo, and you can tell that he was really emotional that night. And you know, my dad was like,
"Brings a tear. It brings a tear in your eye." You know, especially now.
It's just sad, you know. And my dad's a big wrestling fan too. We watch wrestling all the time together, and you know, he was like, you know, at first he didn't know who Bray really was at first, and then he was like, "Okay, is that who I think it is?" He's like, "Yeah, it's the Fiend," and everything. He's like, "Okay, I know who that is now. I remember who that is." And you know, he was like, it's sad to see somebody who opened his heart up just now is gone like that.
Now, Robbie, we didn't talk about the BS ads that's been popping up on Facebook. I don't know what you're talking about, actually.
Robbie, go play Fortnite. Go play Fortnite. What the hell is BS ads?
Yeah, I don't understand that one.
But I will say this. So, Game King.
Yo.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Behind you, next to that sweet Master Chief helmet, is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is?
What?
Is that some Dragon Balls I see?
Yes, they are, sir. Yes,
we have become best friends.
Yes, sir.
Best fucking anime series of all time.
Robbie, what bullshit ads are you talking about?
Yeah, what bullshit ads are you talking about?
It's shirts they want to.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, that's going to happen anytime a big celebrity passes away.
It's just a cheap cash grab.
That's just those people aren't even watching wrestling. Those are some people in like Nigeria and India seeing
Dave Hebner.
That was in St. Louis too. But going on like nicest person to meet, and this even goes with recent stuff. Terry Funk. Terry Funk was generally nice, really nice guy when I met him.
Dude, you know my dad? My dad lives down the street from him. The Double Cross Ranch in Amarillo.
They're cool.
My dad has a picture of him standing outside of the Funk Ranch.
His funeral is going to be public out there in Amarillo.
Really?
Amarillo by morning.
San Antonio. I might have to go out there then, dude.
Hey, man, you might as well.
No, but so Dan, have you met? I know you met Bray Wyatt. Is there anyone? I already know this answer, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
What?
Who are your best wrestlers you've met, and who are your worst? I already know who your worst is. I already know.
Well, you might not know this one.
He might be a machine gun.
Oh no.
He might be a mortar. That.
Man,
Machine gun.
Man, he better not be referring to Carl Anderson. I was gonna say I never met that guy.
I'm about to say Carl doesn't come off as that kind of guy. I don't think.
No, the coolest dude, man, I would say, and it's not just because he passed. I'd say probably the coolest dude is Bray. God, I've met so many. Oh fuck, dude. Charles Robinson was probably one of the best. You know, the referee, Little Nate hung out with us at the
Little Nate.
So Clarence knows this. So outside of the Toyota Center, there's the Tundra parking garage next door to it, and he would always just run around the Toyota Center doing. He would jog around it,
do laps.
And dude, he actually stood out back at the Toyota Center and played charades with us for like an hour. Yeah,
that's good shit.
Yeah, me and Charles, dude, talking about Ric Flair and shit. But I would say probably the worst wrestler, the one that comes right off to my mind is who?
I say here it comes.
So which one? Not the guy that's in Impact now. That was part of the Ascension. The bigger guy.
Khan.
Okay, so
yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking of Victor then.
Yeah,
Victor from the Ascension. You can go fuck yourself.
Oh damn! I was not expecting that. I was expecting
that bad.
Hold on. Who?
Alex Shelley.
Who?
Alex Shelley. I just said it.
Oh, so no, no. This is levels of fuckery that I would never wish on a fan.
You didn't say that last time. Last time I had a guest.
I just thought of it. So
fuck Alex Shelley.
We were. Yeah, I mean, fuck him, but. That's a story for another day. No, I was meeting all the wrestlers as they were coming into the garage. It was the same day I met Wyatt, right?
Yeah.
So around that time, it was like 2015. I love the Ascension, dude. And I seen Victor, and he was driving his car, and he was at a red light. And I was like 50 feet away, and I said, Victor, can I get a signature? He goes, don't you see I'm driving? God damn it, leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, God damn.
He yelled it.
Bad?
He yelled it at me.
Oh,
God damn, bro.
Just be thankful that wasn't Cash Wheeler.
Yeah. I would have had a pistol pulled on me.
Cash, he's got a gun.
Cash, he's got a gun.
Oh, no.
I thought about another guy who I thought was really, really cool that I met years ago because he went to my church. He came to my church one time. Ted DiBiase.
Oh God,
Ted DiBiase. Actually, Ted DiBiase was cool, bro.
Yeah, but he's got all that shit happening with his family, ripping off states and stuff. And,
all right, we're not best friends no more. We're done. That's it.
That boy's ripping off people's food stamps and shit.
I mean, come on now. I mean, look, that's years ago. I was a kid.
So,
hey, did he make you? Hey, hold on. Did he make you kiss his feet for $10?
No, we was in the church, bro.
Hey, if you kiss my feet, I'll give you $500.
Yeah, if you could dribble this basketball
Game King's like sold.
Clarence is like, dude, I got it 48 times.
And then sure enough, money.
Hey man, look, I ain't gonna lie, if it was gonna happen, I was like, hey, why not?
Oh boy, this is gonna be good. The UK fans were singing "Wheeler's Got a Gun" and all in.
I
forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me of that, Rob.
I forgot to mention who the worst for me was.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Joe.
Mostly because they were like disinterested in like meeting anybody. Would be like Rey Mysterio and Al Snow.
Really?
Rey Mysterio?
Ray?
Yeah.
Ray's the nicest guy in the world.
At my instant, when I met him, he was more concerned about getting free CDs from the record store than meeting people.
That boy.
I can get jiggy with this.
That boy wanted the latest copy of Now That's What I Call Music Volume 19. That boy didn't give two shits about Joey. He goes, you mean this is a compilation disc of 32 tracks with every boy band?
It's like the scene from Next Friday.
Yeah.
Where that African guy comes in, he's like, I can't get jiggy with this shit. And he eats the damn CD. Like, that's
he's like, what the fuck did you do? Chew on this shit?
Michael Blackson looking so.
Right.
Michael Blackson, yeah.
Michael Blackson, bro. Michael Blackson.
So, my best, and this is, these two, one is a complete surprise.
I'm just... remember when Ice Cube shoved him into the wall?
We're on Twitch. Calm down.
You're going to get us canceled.
You're going to get us canceled, bro. Dear Jesus.
Hey,
guys, disregard that.
Serious form of flattery, bro. I love that movie.
It's like the scene from The Simpsons where Bono, for some reason, takes the person out of the stage and goes to the backstage and beats the shit out of him.
All right.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Hands, all right.
Meanwhile, Dan's like, I'm sorry.
My God. Back to Bray.
Back to Bray.
Back to Bray.
Back to fucking Bray. God damn it. Anyway, so my two, they are the best because this fucker over here couldn't contain his excitement. Talking about you, Dan. Anyway.
Okay, Booker T.
Now tell me you did not just say that.
Oh
yeah. Anyway.
Booker T, like.
Oh yeah. That's
exactly like
Hulk Hogan.
Well, we're coming for you. We're coming for you.
There you go.
We're coming for you.
Anyway, so my best two, number one, Sting, easily, all day, man. Any day. Let me tell you. So I actually have a good story about Sting. Right. I had got a notification on my phone that Sting was coming to my Comic-Con. Coming down here to Lafayette last year. I instantly grabbed the tickets. I had to literally pre-order the tickets. I grabbed the general admission tickets. Then I grabbed the pre-sale ticket for Sting. So altogether, I spent about almost $200. Almost. It was something like that. Anyway. So fast forward to the day. My buddy's getting married, right? I have to hurry to meet Sting. Now, granted, I'm getting nervous because it's Sting, of course. I almost had to fart. And it was one of two options. Either one, hold it and pray to God that it doesn't slip out, or two, just have zero, whatever, and just fart in front of him. He'll be fine.
What, in front of Sting?
Yeah.
You about to crop dust this, man.
Thank God I didn't. We get to him, and I'm just like, I'm being as cool as I can, like I am right here. I said, Sting, it's nice to meet you, sir. Thank you so much for doing everything that you do. Hello, Nick. How you doing? And he's kind of like what God would be like, right? Be like, hello, my son. How you doing? And I'm just like,
did he really say that?
Yes. he didn't say my son, but he said, "How you doing, Nick?"
My son.
No, if that was the case, we would not be having this conversation. I'll be out in Venice Beach or somewhere wherever the fuck he lives.
My son.
But anyway, so we talk about his time in WCW, and he was very vocal, like, yeah, my time in WCW was great, and this and that. And it's like, I'm gonna say this before you sign my autograph. I'm gonna tell you this right now, dude. I love Joker Sting, and he's like, dude, seriously? I'm like, yes. Like, that got me back in the freaking. Really? Shake my head, really? That got me back into, like, watching Batman, like, being a Batman fan, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, he was so touched. It's like, not that many people like that gimmick, but it's like, yeah, dude, I love the gimmick. It was awesome. It was great shit. It kind of gave me, like, 97 Sting vibes in a way. It was like a
Oh, hey, thanks. Hey, really quick, thank you. You said Batman. We actually lost another person, man. We actually lost the voice actor that did Harley Quinn. And
forgot about her, which sucks because
and fucking
she died. I think the same day as Bray Wyatt did, which sucks. Very sucks, man.
So
the other person I met. Oh, by the way, so I ended up being, I got my autograph from Sting. After that, I went on the other side of the area and farted. So anyway, now that was over, thank God. I've been incredibly awkward meeting my hero of all, my hero. You know what I mean? The other guy is JBL.
Oh, wait, as the best?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
JBL was the best, and I'm gonna explain why.
You got JBL as one of the best.
He didn't bust your nose?
No.
He didn't.
He did not cuss me out.
He didn't say you're talking to a wrestling god.
No. This is what he did. I come out because I have not these two belts. I have my Impact and WCW title. Yes, and DDP as well, but DDP was, that's an obvious. I had to throw a curveball. So I had the belts like this. It's like, oh, look what we got here. Well, what's your name, son? My name's Nick. Oh, look, it's Nicky Two Belts. Like, he did, like, his Monday Night Raw shtick. Like, it's like, oh, God, I got the rub from JBL. Like, this is fucking awesome. And I'm like, dude, I thought you was going to be like an ass or something. It's like, no, man, I'm good. I'm JBL, man. So, like, super cool dude. Like, maybe back in the day, absolute dick. Obviously, it's JBL. What do you expect? Just a big loser. I'm sorry, JBL, if you watch this. I love you. I'm just picking on you. Anyway. But yeah, very nice dude. Super nice. However, remember how you said Ted DiBiase was cool with you?
Yeah.
Remember how you said that?
JBL was cool with you.
And JBL was cool with me? Well, guess what? Ted DiBiase was a bitch.
Damn,
he was a bitch to me.
I'm sorry. When did you wait? So when did you meet? I
met Ted last year. I met JBL last year, and I met Sting. Guess when? Last year.
Last year, I'm about to say, because he was moving around last year. JBL used to be. He used to be something back in the day. Back in the day, he used to be something. He used to be something real bad, and then he cleaned up his act. Ted DiBiase was cool back in the day. Now he sounds like he's flipped.
Oh, he's a dick, dude.
Like roles are completely reversed.
Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's like a double. It's like a double turn.
Because to me, JBL comes off as just terrible.
A dick.
Just pure. Just no.
He's from Texas. That says enough right there. You know what I mean? Texas people. Oh, hey Dan, by the way. No.
Dan, I heard there's only steers and queers in Texas. Which one are you?
he's like, I heard there's.
No, don't say that.
I don't see no horns on you. So what does that make you?
But yes, also Robbie mentioned a good one. DDP. DDP was a fucking sweetheart. DDP was the first one I met because there was a con. There was a wrestling con going on in Gonzales, right? And it was DDP, JBL, Jake the Snake Roberts, Ron Simmons, Virgil, which who else? Tomko? No, not Tomko. Damn, what's Tatanka? The Bushwhacker Butch.
Tyson Tatanka.
No, not Tyson Tatanka.
Bonjour!
What the fuck? Anyway, Sergeant Slaughter and Hacksaw Jim Duggan, which Jim Duggan, if anybody talks shit about Jim Duggan, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Jim Duggan.
You don't belong in wrestling.
He was so nice.
He's a nice guy.
He's a multi-time cancer survivor.
Yeah, the dude's super fucking nice. Like, we met him.
He's great.
Me and my buddy, we met him. He wanted to meet him. I was like, fuck it, let's go meet him. We met Sergeant Slaughter. Slaughter was amazing. Slaughter, I'm not gonna say he was a dick, but he was kind of quiet.
Although Slaughter needs to stop,
maybe.
Although Slaughter needs to stop claiming he's in the military.
Yeah,
he needs to stop. Especially with that whole Lacey Evans situation.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
By the way, we forgot to say Lacey Evans got released from WWE,
and now she's opening an OnlyFans.
Oh boy,
opening.
My old buddy. I didn't mention him last week, because every Tuesday I get a text from this certain individual saying, "Hey, I'm the staple of the show," and that's my old pal Metzger.
Oh, Metzger.
Oh, freaking Metzger. I think he's sub. Oh no, I could be wrong. But he was considering subbing to Lacey Evans OnlyFans.
Oh my god!
Just to see what it is, but it's like, I told him, like, dude, you're gonna be disappointed.
It's gonna
me gusta.
Like, well, why would you say? Like, why would you say that? It's like, well, wait a minute. First of all, did we get a follow?
That's from Robbie.
I want it, Robin. Go play freaking Fortnite.
No. But basically, if you're going to subscribe to Lacey Evans' OnlyFans, you're just going to get lingerie photos.
Yeah, and that's the same thing with like Tony Storm. Scarlett Bordeaux had one at one point, and it was just it's not. It ain't worth it.
Nick's like, I subscribed to all of them, and you're not getting what.
To be fair, I did subscribe to Tony Storm, and I mean, obviously, of course, Tony Storm. I mean, why not?
Yeah, she's okay. She's okay.
I'm gonna ask.
She's where? She's
slow to get back.
Okay.
She's starting to get it back.
Okay. Yeah, okay. She's eating again.
It's a comeback. And then Scarlett Bordeaux. Scarlett Bordeaux was definitely disappointing. I was expecting. I had high expectations for that one because she was like counting down.
That boy said I was so disappointed that she wasn't. Shit open.
Now, granted, she would not watch this. Brittany does not. My girlfriend does not watch the podcast, so I'm safe. I do have an autograph of Scarlett Bordeaux that's in my room, like right here in my game room.
She's not too bad. She's actually not too bad. She's nice.
Mamma mia.
Dude, if mommy did an OnlyFans, I'd subscribe.
And then you'll probably be like, hey, cut off the freaking bangs because I can't stand your bangs.
Why you hate the bangs so much, bro?
I don't understand why.
I don't know, bro.
I don't understand the hate, bro.
It's not that I just don't like it. I don't hate it. I don't know, bro. I like the whole like.
She's like the modern day China, just without the porn.
Let me look at it again really quick. Let me let the cerebellum rotate.
Just without the.
Go
and the big clitoris.
Oh my god!
Go ahead. Have you been watching that stuff?
No. It's just you were bringing that up. That's what's always
One night in China.
One night in China. Jeez Louise, I ain't heard that in a long time.
Joey's like, I've watched that about 1,000 times.
Yeah, we're gonna watch.
I know Xbox's penis size.
We're gonna watch it live here tonight.
Dude, that is so sexy, bro. Like she's beautiful.
Oh, she looks great with no make. When she doesn't have the makeup on, she looks amazing.
Yeah, she looks great. You know, without that, she doesn't look like Chris Motionless from Motionless in White.
Oh my god! So
what?
There's a band. There's a band called Motionless in White. It's a metal band.
Okay.
And Rhea Ripley, I swear to God, if you're not paying attention, she looks with all that makeup she's got. She looks like Chris Motionless. That's the name of the lead singer.
Oh gosh!
And
I gotta check that out.
You gotta just type it in. Just type in Chris.
Like Rhea right there. Rhea right there. Oh my!
I did not like short hair Rhea.
No,
I did not. He did her Judgment Day. Yeah, well, no shit, she did, Robbie.
So did you like?
That's not Judgment Day.
That's my favorite Rhea.
Day. It's her current theme.
That's my favorite Rhea.
Which one? Oh yeah, Rhea. Yeah, that. Yeah,
but there we go.
Yeah, Chris Motion.
Oh
wow. Wow, that's such a great comparison.
Yeah,
he found it.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like if you're not paying attention, it's like the female Chris Motionless.
Yeah,
it's like ooh.
Nah, like Rhea Ripley,
fantastic.
She's absolutely great. She is literally. I don't think she's gonna get to the same stardom as Chyna, in the sense of just being big per se, because Chyna was just
a league of her own.
Yeah, I mean,
Chyna was the first of her kind.
I mean, she appeared on like TV shows and everything. She Third Rock from the Sun, all the stuff back in the day.
She just Chyna was absolutely just phenomenal. Just standing there.
She was the first. Was she the first WWE chick to pose for Playboy? Yeah.
No, she wasn't.
No,
she wasn't. I think it was Sable. If I'm not mistaken.
Sable was
Sable.
The first
Sable. One. I thought it was Sunny for some reason.
No. Sunny was the first one to be offered it.
No, I think.
But she turned it down.
Yeah, she turned it down.
Because she was too busy hanging out with Shawn Michaels.
I think she's posing for mugshots now, right?
Yeah.
Oh man!
Before she got locked up, she was on OnlyFans.
Oh God! So
we've had discussions of her adult film. Dude, that's the most annoying shit. She squeals like a pig half.
Oh no! There's one where she queefs. There's one where she queefs. It is
that's terrible.
Great.
What I love. If you watch her shoot back in the day, like one that she did a few years ago, she claimed that she was going to do like a 4-hour porno. Of course, that.
Did you say a 4-hour boner note?
No, a 4-hour porno.
4-hour porno.
Oh my God!
Fucking boner note.
Jesus Christ! It's a good thing we were on Twitch, not on YouTube, because we would have been.
We
would have been flagged.
Out,
Twitch,
especially with this part right here.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, but like. She was the first Intercontinental Champion, of course, female ever.
Yeah.
First female to enter the ring.
The first one ever to do that. And she's still the first one, and she's the only one to ever do it. So that just goes to show you that Chyna wasn't a league of her own.
And then, unfortunately, she wasn't a first woman to capture the World Heavyweight title. I mean, you're looking at women like Tessa Blanchard, who.
Well, no, she was
at one point.
There was
rumored.
There was talk.
Yeah, she was supposed to.
There was going to Yeah, when Jesse Ventura refereed that match, there were supposed to be talks of Chyna versus Stone Cold with Jesse refereing.
But I think Stone Cold was against it.
I'm gonna tell you something, son. I'm gonna tell you right now. Stone Cold Steve Austin did not want to get his ass kicked by a damn female. If you want Stone Cold Steve Austin kicked by a female, I told him Vince McMahon. I said, Vince McMahon, you dumb son of a bitch. I am not losing that big, beautiful time. Let me show you this belt right here. I'm not losing this damn belt to that overgrown man you call a woman. What? I said a damn woman.
What?
If you want me to not lose this belt, give me a hell yeah.
Dog.
That was the original plan, but that didn't happen.
Nah, if you gonna make Stone, you can't make Stone Cold drop that title to her. That like wasn't. You should use Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho should have been the one to do that.
Well, not only that, this was one of the very first time, if I'm not mistaken, one of the very first of like another time where like Austin said no.
Yeah, because Austin was blatantly just like, I'm not doing that, not happening.
Especially the time where he had to do the JOB against Brock Lesnar on Raw.
Oh God, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he took his ball and went home. Yeah, I forgot about that. I took my ball and I went home.
I want to do the So Good impression so bad, but Dan's like, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Because I'm gonna get a text.
He took my ball.
No,
and I'm going home.
I'm getting tired.
Stupid idiot.
Yeah, thanks, Jericho.
Anyway, no, but I have to. Dan, I have to do it. I have.
Go ahead.
I have to do it.
Go ahead.
You're gonna say something. I know you're gonna say something tomorrow.
Go ahead, bud.
So bad. So basically, he goes in there. He walks in. Hey, Vince, how you doing? And Vince looks at him. He's like, "Hey, Stone Cold, you're gonna do the JOB tonight? Got this great up and coming wrestler named Brock Lesnar. It's gonna be great. That's best thing. You're gonna lose to him. The King of the Ring qualify." And right off the bat, Stone Cold's like, "Wait a minute. I'm more jacked up on Monster. What? I said Stone Cold Steve Austin is jacked up on Monster. You want me to do what? That's a great idea, Vince, on the pay-per-view. That's a great money match. That's fantastic, Vince. But on Raw, the hell wrong with you, you dumb son of a bitch? That's an absolute. You want Stone Cold to do the job to Brock Lesnar?
Not happening.
Took his ball in that.
So
and took his ball and went home.
So one of the things we really haven't discussed was anything other than CM Punk going after the Jack Perry thing. I just meant we haven't discussed more of All In.
I mean, I honestly, All In was a great show. I think it was a great show from what I saw. I didn't watch the whole thing in its entirety. I watched like highlights and things like that. I thought Will Ospreay coming in there doing what he did was great. I thought Will Ospreay's just absolutely phenomenal as always. He always does his thing. Bullet Club Gold. I'm all down with Jay White. But Bullet Club Gold is the B team of Bullet Club. Honestly, it's the B is actually the C team.
You're gonna breathe in with the Switchblade.
The Switchblade era.
The Switchblade era. Who was good? I mean, you had Samoa Joe and Punk. Of course, I hope that match never happens again.
Nod that Nigel McGuinness did.
Yeah.
Joe came down the ring and he had the fire go out.
Yeah.
He's like, but he's looking for a sweet. Just like, I heard that Joey because we watched it yesterday. I was like, Joey, he said the thing. He said the thing.
He said
dude.
I was happy to see badass Billy Gunn come back. No more daddy ass. It's all about big,
We got
badass.
happy ass.
Well, he's now happy ass. He's a happy ass man now. So,
dude, I'm
a happy ass.
Dude, I'm so glad.
He's a happy.
Hey, I'm so glad Bucks didn't win the tag belts.
Dude, yeah. I was shocked. Me and Joey were shocked because we really thought that FTR was going to lose the tag belts because of Cash. I have a gun reeler, and like, didn't somebody in the audience had a sign? They had a sign that said FTR. Fear their revolver.
Fear the revolver.
Not fear the revival. No, fear the revolver.
Nah, like they. I was surprised too by that. I was like, man, I know the Bucks are gonna. They're gonna.
Got balls. If you got balls, if Cash Wheeler got balls, you make a T-shirt out of that. You make a T-shirt. I promise you that will be your best seller in pro wrestling.
They missed it with Arn Anderson when he had the gun.
But I could never see that being allowed on TBS TNT.
Probably not. Yeah,
a shirt about guns on the TV show.
Oh my god! But they allow fucking pizza cutter carved in a person's face while Domino's is playing.
They got in trouble for that.
Domino's they got in trouble for that.
Domino's dropped them.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Robbie. Your people got us in trouble. Thanks a lot, Robbie.
Oh god!
I know you're still watching this, Robbie.
Oh, but then
Robbie.
I think Little Caesar. Somebody went with them instead. Can't remember what pizza place.
Robbie's like,
it probably was Little Caesars. Little Caesars. Hot and ready's.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, we got these hot and ready's for y'all.
The extra most bestest.
The most bestest. Most bestest pizza,
God.
but
no, but
All In was great.
All In was a pretty doggone good show.
I give it a 9 out of 10. Solid.
We got
the fact
out.
that. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was saying like we got All Out coming up next. Now this. I mean, literally back to back.
I'm glad that you mentioned that. Because, Joey, what did I tell you yesterday about Kenny Omega and Takeshita? Or Takeshita, I should say. What did I tell you?
That they're
going to have a match All Out. And look what happened. Look what happened.
Yeah. That was almost certain.
Well, it's obvious. It was an obvious thing.
It's painstakingly obvious that was going to come down. Like, that was going to happen.
Hey, but damn it, the hell, I had a prediction, damn it.
Hey, what's the main event of All Out? Have they even announced that?
They haven't announced it yet.
Yeah.
So I feel like they jumped the gun too soon with All Out.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have saved All Out for September.
Well, and apparently there are talks about doing this from now on.
Yeah, Wembley is going to be
like do All In and then do All Out like this back-to-back thing. But
that's stupid though.
I think they're gonna get a big reality check when people are having to spend $50 per pay-per-view.
Do you know why?
In 2 weeks' time.
You know why they doing that? I'm gonna tell you like this. I know why they're doing that, and me and Danny talked about it earlier about like WrestleMania doing 2 nights and Wrestle Kingdom doing 2 nights. So they're gonna have their own 2-night special.
But
they separating it. Separating it.
Hang on.
They're trying to separate that. They're trying to separate where they don't have a consecutive 2 nights.
So one night would be All In.
Right.
And the other night would be All Out.
It's All Out. They don't want to have it in the same weekend. They don't want to have it in the same weekend. They just want it to be, hey, we're going to do All In on this day. Next week, we're going to be doing All Out here.
And but it almost makes it so, okay, so I don't agree with that. Only reason why I say is because it's like, it'd be like WWE doing like WrestleMania and then a week later doing fucking Backlash.
The other thing is WWE can do that because Peacock is $6.99 or whatever it is now. They're not asking.
That was $11.99.
It doesn't matter.
That's the ad-free version. That's the ad-free version. I'm talking about the cheapest plan that you can get.
Right.
But what AEW is expecting somebody to spend $100 on them in a month, and it's just like, that's kind of crazy.
Well, and another thing that's weird to me is, so they're going to blow their wad on Wembley, which is perfectly fine. Yeah. But then Wednesday night, they're going to be like, oh, well, this match is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, with no fucking build. Why do I even care?
Right, because I'm about to say, they haven't even announced any match except for what? Kenny Omega and
Why do I care about Darby Allin versus Luchasaurus? Why the fuck do I care for this match? Luchasaurus. The only match. Hold on. The only match as of right now that I care for is Kenny versus Konosuke Takeshita.
We all know who's gonna win that match, though.
We all know. Honestly, I feel like
it's take a shitter.
You think they would do 2 back-to-back?
I think they would.
Think about it.
I think they would.
Think about it. How did he win against? How did he win? How did Konosuke Takeshita win?
It's a quick roll-up.
With a roll-up.
Yep. Trash. Double clothesline.
Trash.
I want Kenny Omega to do the kangaroo kick.
Dude,
I think that's the most effective move you can do.
But it's only effective against Australians.
You're right.
All right, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. They did them boys wrong in that match.
Ooh,
they did.
Yes, they did them wrong.
I agree.
They did them dirty.
That was fucked up.
Dirty.
Very effed up.
That's probably that was the worst thing I think of the night. That besides Jack Perry getting choked out. That
Jack Perry playing a game of fuck around and find out.
Right. That Aussie Open losing.
Aussie.
Yeah, like that was terrible.
And Aussie Open went back home and is Aussie, cry.
I just don't see what the point of putting the tag team titles on Cole and MJF. That was stupid.
Now the following week, Billy, what's that girl's name? Sky Blue is leaving. Was it Kyle Fletcher? She's gonna leave him for like.
Oh gosh.
Hey,
MJF.
Wait, she's dating Kyle Fletcher?
Hold on.
I don't see MJF and Adam Cole appearing on. I don't see MJF and Adam Cole appearing on ROH regularly.
Hey,
they're not going to.
Hey,
they're gonna drop the titles.
Do you think we're gonna get the turn Wednesday on Dynamite between either? You don't think so?
No.
Too soon. What the fuck is the main event gonna be? Are they gonna main event it with Kenny and Takeshita?
No, it's gonna be the real champ. It's gonna be the real champion. CM Punk comes back off.
Wait a minute, he's suspended. How the hell?
He comes back off a suspension for 3 days.
That is
like, wait a minute, Punk, you suspended. How the hell? How the hell you got? What the hell? This is what happened.
Hold on. Could this imagine if this was a work? The whole Jack Perry fight thing, and they do a suspension. he comes back. They're like, we're gonna have a surprise person wrestling for the belt, and then all of a sudden, cult of personality hits, and like he's off the suspension or whatever.
And he's challenging MJF for the championship to merge both titles together,
which is stupid,
dumb as hell.
That they need to build that up. They don't need to throw that.
That's a bit,
but they do. But Tony does that stuff where
Robbie's fault,
where it goes so fast, and then and it's in Chicago too.
I smell Vince Russo all over this now.
Well, that's what the comparison was for AEW.
That's gonna be the next number one contender for the AEW World Title, and you hear Vince Russo's WCW theme playing it for some reason. He comes out with his New York Giants jersey. He's like, "Hey, bro!" Like this is him. He's like, "Let me tell you something, bro. You're not a real champion, bro.
Hey, what was
time looks like crap, bro."
What was? Hey, wasn't his like a cheap?
Yeah, what the heck? It sounded like Bubbles playing a guitar.
I didn't mean for that to be acoustic, but that was
stupid.
But that was Iron Man, Black Sabbath.
I was gonna say it was a cheap knockoff of Iron Man.
Yeah, it was. It was horrible.
Gosh, that's
play
terrible.
it, Joey.
That's garbage.
Fair enough.
If he can find it,
he'll find it.
Yeah. Oh, yes, Joey. Joey can definitely find it. He's got it.
He's our producer for a reason.
Oh God.
This lovely setup that we have that you can see on Twitch. There it is.
Vince Russo is so terrible.
Hey, bro. Let me tell you, bro. I am the best. I am the best at this business, bro. I write trash TV, bro. Let me tell you, bro. I have an idea, Mr. Maxwell or Matthew Jacob Freeman, whatever your name is, bro. I have an idea. Let's put your belt on the line on a belt on the pole match.
There
it is. How many of y'all want to agree that Roderick Strong's a little bitch, dude?
Yeah. Oh, Roderick. Yeah, he literally got there just to become that now. Like, he literally left.
He's not a bitch. He's a generic white guy.
Oh, yeah, he's a generic Paul.
He's running around with that fucking neck brace on looking like a little bitch.
He has now become Marty Jannetty. That's what
that's disrespect. Yeah. That is disrespectful, sir.
Hey, he went from being the Messiah of the backbreaker to Marty Jannetty.
Look, the Messiah of the backbreaker. The Messiah of the backbreaker is always going to be Cedric Alexander. I don't care what y'all say.
No, Roddy.
He's got a point. That lumbar check is
that lumbar check. When he be putting that junk down, it be.
You got some people hopping up. And I gotta back up Game King on that one. Game King's got a damn good point.
He backs like
I've been watching Cedric Alexander since Ring of Honor, and I know for a fact that man can break some backs.
Like that man had
promise.
Look, he did that to that one female back in the indie scene.
Oh God, did she? Did she fly? She went yee. Oh man, like I wish we had a clip of that. Is there a clip of that?
It's on Facebook, but yeah, it's wild. Like
I wonder if Joey can pull. Joey, can you
put a clip up?
It's a pain in the ass for me to.
Okay, never mind. Can't do it.
Goddamn fucking excuses.
We pay you peanuts and chips and
it's a pain in the ass to do a live. I can tell you that. I can do it, but I'd have to do like 2 minutes just to do everything. But yeah, no.
Oh my!
All right, Twitch stream. We'll be back.
We'll even let you wear the blazer.
Yeah, we'll even let you wear the blazer.
He's not. You're supposed to say you're in. Damn it! No, I'm joking.
Nah. Oh my gosh! But yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah,
but other than that, guys, man, like overall, I mean, and I mean, I know we talked about a bunch of other things, and I thought, but the biggest thing, of course, is Bray. And back on that for real quick before I shut down for the night too.
Wrap it up.
There's not going to be another Bray.
Oh God, no.
There's not going to be another Bray. Just like there's never going to be another Undertaker. Like, and Bray very much emphasized that on an interview the other day he did before he died. I'm not trying to be Undertaker.
No,
that was his whole thing. He was like, I'm not trying to be Undertaker. I'm trying to be somebody who wants to give a show. I want people to connect with my character. And he talks about it in the post. He said, wrestling is for the nerds. It's storytelling. It's fairy tales for all the geeks and nerds out there. And that's why he was so relatable in so many different ways to a lot of people. I mean, Danny, on the sense of the horror factor, I think he's a genuine guy. I love genuine people. We're not going to get another one of those. We're not.
No.
We're not going to get another one of those. And
if there's anything Bray was good at, it's bringing out the oohs and the ahs. Like, hey, look, we got this going on. It's going to be good shit. And it's like I've said about these guys right here, even Robbie. There will never be another Undertaker. There will never be another Bray Wyatt. I promise you that.
Yeah.
There will have some that will duplicate it.
You're not going to get the magic again.
You're not going to get the magic. And by the way, speaking of magic, Robbie, we're not bullying Joey, so stop saying that we're bullying. F off.
I'm filing a lawsuit against you.
Sorry, Joey.
If I can,
we're shooting you future nevers.
If I can read one of Bray Wyatt's final Instagram posts here.
Go ahead.
He says, wrestling is not a love story. It's a fairy tale for masochists, a comedy for people who criticize punchlines, a fantasy most can't understand, a spectacle no one can deny. Lines are blurred, heroes are villains, budgets are cuts. Business is business, but it can also be a land where dead men walk, where honor makes you elite, where demons run for office, and rock bottom is a reason to rejoice. Woo, it's an escape. A reason to point the blame at anyone but yourself for 2 to 3 hours. An excuse to be a kid again, and nothing matters except the moment we are in. Wrestling is not a love story. It's much more. It's hope. And in a world surrounded in hate, greed, and violence, a world where closure may never come, we all know a better place that has hot and cold hope on tap, for better or for worse. That was his final post on Instagram.
Never gonna be the same now.
Yeah, it's not gonna be the same. It's not. And before we end the show, at my wrestling event, I had a wrestling show over the weekend. I had my very first wrestling tryout, and the ropes, they're not friendly. I promise you that. They're not friendly. But anyway, aside from all that, me and a couple friends of mine, we did a tribute to Bray Wyatt where we had the black band or like wrist tape, whatever, and we put for Bray or BW or WR for Wyndham Rotunda.
So
and like, what?
I was just going to say, so you learned the ring's not a trampoline?
Anyway, and
no, I was legitimately asking you how it was with the experience of like, like bumping.
Because God forbid we bully you like shit.
No, I was asking you like how it was on bumping.
Oh no, so the bumping part. All right, so I started out doing a roll, then I did a back row, then they showed me to do the side row, like basically how Sammy Guevara does the rolls and all that shit, which I did perfectly. And then it got to the bumping part, which, oh my God, thank God the ring mat was not like straight wood, and it has some cushioning, which is fantastic. But man, I bumped a couple times, and like the third time, it was just like basically this. And that's exactly what happened. Now, granted, whenever you bump, you got put your chin in.
Tuck your chin in.
Tuck your chin in. That way you don't get hit. Because if you lay on your head, I mean, you're gonna have a serious headache, possible concussion, broken neck, possibly. So it was not tuck your elbows. I don't think you're supposed to tuck your elbows.
Yeah, that's what Robbie's talking about in the bedroom.
God. Hey, first of all, time out.
Robbie also tucks his ball sack, too.
Well, Robbie did ran the ropes. Robbie ran the ropes way back, like back in 2018, because him and Cody used to be really tight. And, he would bring Cody to wrestling shows, and he's like, "Hey, can I run the ropes?" And Cody's like, "Fuck yeah, go right ahead." And Robbie did it like that. And so for me, I ran the ropes. It was so awesome. Like, it was like a childhood dream come true. Like running the ropes, learning how to run the ropes. But my ass cheek, for some reason, got smacked hard by the second rope, which was like, holy shit, like I thought y'all were supposed to be soft as fuck. What the fuck?
No.
Have you not been watching Tough Enough and all that stuff?
Right.
Because they would always complain about the ropes and the rope burn.
Did you never have you never watched Enzo Amore hit the bottom rope and just saw his neck snap back?
Let me tell you something. Thank God did not happen to me, because the second round I ran,
that would have sucked. Did. That would have sucked tremendously.
Dude, over here, really? You're gonna bring out that belt, really?
Yeah,
really?
I'm bringing mine out.
Really? Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Rob. They're actual cables.
Oh, so they'll rip your ear off.
They were basically
they'll rip your ear off.
Huh?
They'll rip your ear off like Mick Foley.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And they're basically like Ring of Honor type ropes, where it's steel cable and it's like the rubber of it is like kind of like cockeyed or whatever.
Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible.
Yeah,
ropes.
it's bad.
Terrible.
Anyway, but yeah, ran the ropes for the first time. I even did like a kip up, which was freaking awesome. I kind of botched it a little bit, but still made it. But the bumping part, I fucking hated it. Oh my God. Like, it was awesome. Don't get me wrong. It was great. Great learning process. But holy shit. It was bad, dude.
But it's an experience.
My back is killing me. For some reason, my ass cheeks. Y'all shut the fuck up. My ass cheeks is hurting. Robbie, I don't know where's my next lesson. I have no idea. I gotta go sign up in Crowley, by the way.
Robbie, you gotta be more gentle with Nick next time.
You know what? I'm filing a lawsuit against you now, Joey. Just for that. I'm filing a lawsuit.
The defamation of character.
Because that's been popular nowadays. Defamation of character, because apparently you can do that nowadays, even if you get called bald. Hulk Hogan.
Oh, God.
Okay, before we wrap this up, did you watch the Dark Side of the Ring episode Bash at the Beach game?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my God.
I need to go watch it.
That part in particular was absolutely hilarious, because I did not know Hogan. I knew he did it, but the judge was like, well, wait a minute. This doesn't make any sense.
No, I need to go watch that. I'm behind.
Why were you even in here? And Hogan's like, well, he called me bald, brother. Let me tell you something now, brother. He called me bald. I didn't like that. We had a bunch of bullshit going on. I wasn't impressed by that.
You want to, Joe? He was recently on Joe Rogan. You want to know the biggest lie he's ever told? No, he said that he wrestled Brock Lesnar when he was coming back from UFC.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's terrible.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for checking us out on our debut episode on Twitch. We finally made it to Twitch. I want to thank our special guest, because we were trying to do it, but my internet want to act like a jackass. So, thank you, Game King. Game, if you have any social media, if you got Twitch, if you got anything of that, this is your time to plug.
If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, I'm on YouTube primarily. It's Game Kingdom 504. I've been off for a little while. I've been doing some things, but I'm gonna be jumping back on fairly soon. This has kind of got me excited to start doing some new content, so I'm gonna be doing that. But check me out on YouTube if you guys want to.
Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you are welcome to be on our show anytime you want to, brother.
I appreciate
this. Has been a blast.
I appreciate it.
But I'm gonna go ahead and say something. After this, hop on over to the Super Me Gusta Bros Twitch channel. I will be streaming Texas Chainsaw Massacre, so come have fun.
Hey, you can see Dan get chopped up into bits by
I'm a bitch in that game, bro.
How is that game, buddy?
Dude?
I've heard a lot of good shit about it.
I've heard
it's fun.
But because our guest over here want to come bring belts, but he doesn't know the real belt, the real freaking deal right here.
Hey, man,
real deal.
You got me. You got one up on me on that one. That is the real
belt. And Robert just been subscribed to you, by the way. So you just gained not 1 but 2.
I appreciate that.
You too.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
So, speaking of subscribers, if you like what you see, head on over to youtube.com/whatakayfabe and considering subscribing to us, tap our notification bell so you don't miss any of our content whenever we upload a video. And now, finally, subscribe to our Twitch channel. Thank you, Joey, for making the Twitch channel come. I never thought I'd ever come back to Twitch, but we're back now. And I brought 2 other people with me. So, with that being said, go check us out on Twitch. Subscribe to us. We really appreciate it. Again, I want to thank Game King for coming on our podcast tonight, chatting it up, having a good old time, making us laugh, talking about Bray Wyatt. Bray, this was for you. We miss you. We love you.
Too sweet
for that, guys, that's going to end it with a big fat too sweet. Also, subscribe to follow our Facebook page, follow our Instagram, follow our TikTok, subscribe to our Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that bullshit. You know what to do. Joey, hit the damn music.
Gentlemen, as you know, the Ultimate Warrior. Fuck it. It's publicly stated that. Damn it, who put that up? Is that $200 an hour?
That's all.
Oh, me gusta.